Yo, what's up guys? Unicron the Destroyer here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2 Gamerverse Venom. Now, before we get into the box and all that, I am aware this is a little off topic for our usual theme. It's not a Transformer, I know, but big Spider-Man fan since I was a little kid, and I loved the game, Spider-Man 2. I feel like it was amazing. I was actually playing it in anticipation for this figure. But yeah, so let's get into the box art and all that. Yes, it's empty because I couldn't wait to get it out of the box. I just got them in yesterday by the time of the recording. But here's the side of the box. It just says Venom. There's not much detail on like all over the boxes. There is like a new Age of the Primes type of box art, but it's still pretty good. This is a new figure though. Some Venom art on the side though. Let me move this. Excellent like 3D render of it, I think. And then let me just scooch it around. It's a very big box. And that game art, oh my gosh, bro, it's amazing. There's a zoom in on that bio real quick. I like how they don't spoil who Venom is, and I won't spoil it in this one either. But yeah, so there's the box. But obviously y'all want to see the actual figure, so let's get this out of here and check out the main attraction. Alright guys, here we have Venom out of the box. This is how he comes just out of the packaging itself, and guys, the camera does not do it justice how big this figure is. Like, it's gotta be a foot tall. Like, I kid you not, it's got to be. The paint and the sculpt is immaculate on this figure. Like, the gloss and like the butterfly joints that like extend the symbol, I think is insanely awesome. Overall, he's really nice. I haven't heard really many complaints. His articulation joints are like softer, but not in like a really loose way, more of like a easier to handle way. I don't know how to put it. The head sculpt, I think, let me just zoom in on that a little bit, because the head sculpt is awesome. Like the teeth, it's like spot on to the game. Like the teeth and the eyes, it just looks so sick. And he comes with tons of accessories. And if you're like me and you want your Venom to like have a cooler, like pissed off look or angry look, then so he comes with, first off, this giant like tendril hand effect, which I think is sick. It can actually, you gotta like finagle it a little bit, but it does have like some insanely good, you can like have a figure held in there, which I think is pretty cool. You have a set of closed fists. Let me see, I have like a pile of accessories over here right now, so it's kind of hard to see it. Bruh, I've lost sight of the other fist. Where is it? Oh dear. Well, it's fine. Anyways, his fists look like this. They're just identical. I don't know where that other fist went. I'll find it later. Probably between cuts. But, yeah, so that's his fist. And then he also comes with this, I already installed the drool piece. I think you can take it back out. It's just kind of hard to. Yeah, there we go. So there's the roaring face, which is awesome. And then you come with this drool effect, which was like one of the coolest ideas to me, that they finally decided to add one. Because every time you see Venom, he always looks like he's doing that. He's like a drooling, which I think is really cool. Again, super accurate to the game and all that. It's just kind of hard to figure out like what way it's supposed to go in. Oh, hang on, I almost got it. It's like very particular with how you just, there you go. You just like snap it in there. It like goes into place though once you get it right. Hang on. The teeth are like made of a soft material to prevent you from hurting yourself, but like, yeah, there we go. It just looks amazing, especially like in the light. It looks so cool. So you can have your Venom with a more angry like expression. That's probably my favorite head sculpt. I always like my Venom like angrier. But yeah, this dude's an absolute unit. Like articulation wise, we'll get into that real quick. Start off for articulation, we have Head's on a ball joint. Gets a 360. It's kind of like at an angle though. His head can go up that far, down that far. I have heard of people shaving down the back of the neck to get better motion, and I don't think it messes the figure up too much. For shoulders, as I mentioned, they have like a slight butterfly joint that's like perfect with the symbol. Ball joint at the shoulders, double jointed elbow, really good bend. 360 at the hands, and they have a forward and backward. He can kind of hold a figure with this, it's just kind of hard to do it. Same on the other arm. For torso, it's not technically a waist joint. He has an insanely good ab crunch though, in my opinion. Goes that far forward, that far back. Oh wait, that's actually a really good pose right there. And I love when they do this, like where the symbol follows with the chest depending on where you move it, to like in place of a waist joint. I don't know why they didn't give him one. I guess it's for the ab crunch, but it's just like an upper torso movement kind of thing, which still, like, oh my gosh, bro, every pose you put this figure in just looks amazing in my opinion. But yeah, so there's you can get 360 with that. I just don't want to because this figure is $60. It is kind of expensive, but I mean, it is what it is. I think it's worth the $60 just for the sheer size alone. For legs, you have a thigh rotation, so you can get not a 360, which is weird. Oh, I don't want to risk that. Snapped. Something snapped. I'm not going to keep doing that. You could probably get a 360. He's got the biggest thighs I've ever seen on a figure. Double jointed knee all the way, and then a lower leg rotation, which is really cool. And then you have ankle tilt, ankle forward and back, and then toe articulation, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, that's the articulation. Now let's get it into some poses. Alright guys, here we have Venom out. Found his other hand with my other Marvel Legends. I bought a lot recently. Don't ask me why, because the best answer you're gonna get is because I can, I guess. Again, sheer size, the figure's enormous, so all these size comparisons are gonna look a little tiny. I got all these figures recently though, so they might be a bit random, but I just have them nearby. So first off, I have my Marvel Legends No Way Home Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I've heard mixed things about this figure. Mostly he's not very good. I can kind of see where that all comes from. I think it's still pretty decent. But yeah, so this is your regular 6-inch figure. That's Venom, like twice his size. Again, looks amazing. Here's the back-to-back. He barely reaches his cheeks. Like, that's head to cheeks right there. That's how big he is. Next up, we have the exact same figure, but in black. We have the Spider-Man 3 Symbiote Suit Spider-Man, which I might do. Oh, he fell. I might do a review on. I'm not sure. I would love to hear if you guys would like to see that review in the comments. But thanks for participating in that vote I held. Another 6-inch figure with Venom. I mean, this one just felt right because it's the symbiote suit with Venom. Like, it's that cool. I love that they included this suit in Spider-Man 2, by the way. But, so there's that. Next up, we have a bigger figure. We have the Marvel Legends, I think this was released in 2020. Monster Venom. This was like my stand-in all this time until they released this figure. He's a little bigger, but, I mean, Venom still towers over it. He's like just makes it. Oh, I have his ab crunch down. If I like have his normal, he like just makes it. Okay, hang on, fix the head sculpt. He just makes it to about no, it doesn't even make it halfway. I'll probably be selling this, so if anybody wants it, hit me up because I have my new one now. But yeah, so again, he is a little taller, Venom's, the new one's still like massively better in my opinion. Really cool figure though. I like the like darker purple gloss on this one almost, and the bigger spider symbol. But yeah, so there's the Venom size comparison. Next up we have, this is like my other biggest figure. Shout out to my cousin who gave me this one. We have the Ironmonger. Oh dear, okay. We have Ironmonger here. This is like the second biggest figure I had. It was the biggest, now Venom's here. But yeah, just you can still see from the size comparison how huge this figure. He's still like over a head taller. I do love this figure though. He's very cool. I love Iron Man movies. And then I think that's it. I don't really have any other tall figures. I mean, Dr. Octopus is kind of... And then I guess just because Spider-Man 1 reference slash original Spider-Man 2 movie reference slash No Way Home reference is Doc Ock. And again, he's enormous. So yeah, there's all that. But yeah, honestly, I would say this figure is a 10 out of 10. I've had no problems, because the whole thing with him falling over, I always do that with my figures. I just kind of rush their pose. But I cannot recommend this figure enough. $60 I think is more than a fair price, and you already know like every figure it's gonna get scalped. So if $60 is like the base price for him, I would definitely recommend getting him as soon as possible. If not, if you can find him for less, definitely get him then. But this is just, it's worth the price. You get good accessories. You could literally get 2 extra hands, a head. Let me see if I can go down. Yeah, so you have the head and the slobber effect. You have the 2 extra hands, and then you have the tendril hand. And you have the base figure that's like a foot tall. So that's been my review on the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Spider-Man 2 Venom figure. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be Blockies. Farewell.